Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. So this was a video that I want to talk about. It's kind of like a little bit of an off video, but it's not really that off. But I really want to talk about the BRATZ comeback that's going back, which is honestly kind of weird to think about. In case you guys don't know what BRATZ is, I feel like it's already self-explanatory. It's just about 4 girls who want to become pop stars, and they're like a full of doll merchandise basically. That's like the best way to describe it in like one sentence. But basically, the reason why I wanted to make this video was because it's really cool to see like licensed game kind of making like a comeback. I know we have like SpongeBob Cosmic Shake is making its own comeback with like new gameplay mechanics and stuff. So just to see BRATZ coming back in like an actual game format is actually pretty cool. And like you guys can see in the trailer right now, like this is what the game's gonna look like, and it's really a big difference from what the other games look like back then. It's really going for like the same approach of the original BRATZ game, like Diamonds and Rock Angel and like the movie game. It's like really following that same format of where you get to do mini games and then do quests and like create your fashion line, which I think is honestly like a really cool thing. In this new game, it seems to follow about I don't know what you call it, like a social media following, even though that was the same thing for like BRATZ, like trying to get like the best fashion and like the best quests and stuff. I feel like with this game now, with the time we're living in, with like the rise of social media, it's pretty cool to see that it's like implemented in this game, and it's like a really cool, I guess, way that they did this. But yeah, the game looks very similar to like the original games, and I think that's a really nice touch considering that the original games were like a classic. I will admit they have not aged well. Like looking at these models, they do not look good. But like in the new BRATZ Flaunt Your Fashion, it actually looks like, you know, the BRATZ characters, which is really cool because even though this game looks like a very low budget game, I'm not going to pretend it looks like a high budget game. But considering it's just the BRATZ franchise, and the fact that they look like the actual like 3D models from like the TV show and like the movies, I honestly say that that's a pretty good recreation of what BRATZ is without making the models look totally off. They look completely fine, the models, and I think that's a good thing, honestly, and that's what makes me happy about seeing this game. But yeah, if you look here on the BRATZ website, there's like the website with the Flaunt Your Fashion. OG Outright Games is making it. I looked up what they were in Wikipedia, and they have made some licensed games, and it kind of makes sense. They're the ones that made Scratch Nutty Adventure, which is the brand new Ice Age game, which is weird because they haven't really made an Ice Age movie in a while, so it's kind of like out of nowhere. And then they made like another BRATZ Total Fashion Makeover, which seems to be like IRS games, so there was like hype up pretty much. And they made My Friend Peppa Pig, so they're really the only ones that are like trying to create licensing games still, and it's pretty interesting to see. I'm really glad to see that licensed games are being lived on, considering they're not really a thing anymore, considering they were pretty much like a low they were most likely like low effort cash grabs. They were mostly cash grabs just because of the movie of the property that was like popular at the time, so that's why they're not really a thing anymore, since people are starting to know it's like quality games. But yeah, what makes this really interesting is that we haven't had a BRATZ game in 2013, which was BRATZ Action Heroes, by the what Wikipedia says. And I don't really consider that as a game. I feel like the 2008, I don't know, like 2008 era was like maybe the real last one. I don't know. But it's kind of interesting because it's actually like another BRATZ game that came out last year, and it's called Total Fashion Makeover, which is apparently an NFT game, I think, which is a big yikes. But yeah, if we go back to the website, it says BRATZ Flaunt Your Fashion, play as your favorite BRATZ character and begin your globe-trotting adventure to become the world's best fashion reporter. Start in your hometown of Stiltsville and choose your character from the original BRATZ pack: Yasmin, Chloe, Jada, Sasha. It's always weird because I always get so confused about like there being like another 5th BRATZ member, but it's always like the 4 icons of Yasmin, Chloe, Jade, and Sasha. I forgot who the 5th one was, but I know there's like a 5th one in like some of the movies. I don't know, it's kind of weird. Then blaze a trail as you choose the biggest styled stories, take on quests, help new friends, and play scorching mini games full of gratitude. Your adventure will take you to some of the most stylish locations: Barcelona, Seoul, and to the styling story. As you get to the latest scoop for BRATZ magazine, you can use your money to shop for Vulcan outfits, customize your characters, and set silently new trends. You'll see your social media following grow as fans are wowed by your passion for fashion. Get ready to express yourself and turn some heads with the BRATZ pack. But yeah, here's like the rest of the website. There's like screenshots that was shown from the trailer. But yeah, it's like really following like the game format, because the game format I believe did the exact same thing where you got to go to like new locations once you progress through the story. So this is honestly like really cool. I'm like really happy that BRATZ is like making like an actual big comeback. I hope they do this with Wings Club, which I doubt, but hey, you never know in terms of a video game format. But yeah, I want to know your guys' opinion on this, of course, just because of the fact that I feel like I might be the only one that might care about this in some ways, but hey, some of you might care about this as well. But yeah, it's just something I wanted to talk about, so I hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys did enjoy, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, helps our channel a bunch. And yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, be sure to follow my social media as well. It would really mean a lot as well, and you can view updates on me. But yeah, there's not really a whole lot to say. I do definitely want to play it. It's coming to PC, Steam, I can't talk, Stadia, Switch, PlayStation, Steam, and Xbox, so I am really excited. We will see how well the game turns out to be, and then I would assume this would determine the future, like the BRATZ franchise in general. Because I think they were originally making a comeback either way, in some ways, just because of the fact that it is still a popular franchise. And I think with the video game, it's definitely going to help like rise the popularity and make it again relevant, but of course we have to see. I'm really curious to see what Outright Games makes, because I can't believe they're the ones that made Pig. I didn't realize it was them, but now it makes sense to like keep an update on them, because it's clear that they wanna. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention they're the publishers. I don't know why I kept calling them developers, but like they still want to publish like the what should I call it? They're still the ones that are like marketing all this, and so the actual developers for BRATZ Launcher Fashion is actually Pettoon Studios. So let me check to see if they made anything. They're not a company I'm familiar with. Oh yeah, I definitely never heard of them. But yeah, there's not really a whole lot to say about this, but we just have to wait and see. I don't think there's a release date yet exactly. There was rumors that it was going to come out late November, but I think it's most likely next year. But yeah, we'll wait and see. So I hope you guys enjoy, and yeah, I'll see you guys later for the next video. Have a good one, everyone. Goodbye.